It took years for me to completely give up all meat, but now that I have, I really don't miss meat at all.
Today, we're going to be talking about the Chic Naturals channel because she has officially gone vegan and she is uploading more vegan content than ever.
Yeah, somebody with 1 million subscribers going vegan, we gotta take a look into it.
Yes!
So about a year ago, she uploaded a grocery shop where she shopped at Whole Foods and showed her grocery shop. And a couple months after that, she uploaded a what she ate in a day vegan style. And then a couple months after that, a vegan transformation video. So let's break it down.
We're starting to see a trend here.
Well, let's take a look at her transformation.
This is a really good ground beef substitute. I also got the Boca spicy chicken veggie patties.
Her video was just fantastic. She showed us there are many kinds of meat alternatives.
And with these meat alternatives, it's really great because you can still eat with your family. You can still have your family over, get some tofurkey or something like that, and everyone can still have a vegan meal together.
And not really feel left out.
Hey, Hank, that's a lot of processed food there.
Jay, don't worry. You used to eat animals. It's vegan, bro.
My McCormick spicy Montreal steak seasoning. And while I'm forming this into a patty, I'll sprinkle some of this in there. Do like that.
She's using a ton of seasonings, and that is really the vegan secret because the food may seem kind of bland sometimes. Not when you got a whole rack of spices.
Put some peppers, some seasonings, some hot sauce, whatever you want. Jazz it up.
Put some chilies.
Always get the munchies. And I just like having something that's quick and easy to eat. So I saw these, and these are the Lucy's Snack and Go packs. Just assorted cookies.
Always having the munchies. This is a true life of a vegan. And for the natural trick, she's eating a lot of snack packs.
Now, once again, we want to say they are great because once again, they are vegan. But if you want a really great snack, fruit is going to be your best friend on this one. It tastes great and you're going to be getting good, clean energy and keep you going.
It's always ready. It's always wrapped up. A banana. It's always sitting there. Just peel it, ready to go. An apple, wash it.
Or a little Tupperware pack, you know, pack it in, you know, bop, 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 bop.
It's ready to go.
Now, I drink almond milk. I don't drink cow's milk, and usually I'll just go and pick some up at the store, you know, the one that just comes in the carton. But sometimes I do like to make my own almond milk, so I picked up some almonds, and to sweeten my almond milk I use dates, so I picked up a few dates as well. So yeah, that's what it looks like.
So we see Chic Natural enjoying dates. I know I love dates. I know you love dates. And if my friend had been on a date in the last 5 years, I'm sure he'd love dates too.
You can put dates in almost anything to sweeten it up. Or you can just eat them straight out of the box for a quick pick-me-up.
So we see her using alternative milk. So alternative meats, alternative milks. We're starting to see here there are alternatives for everything that we are used to having. And she even goes as far as to making her own almond milk. And that is great because there's only going to be one ingredient. Almonds.
She too has found out that almond milk rocks. You can put it in so many things. You can put it in your oatmeal, ice cream, put it in your smoothies. You can put it in your hair in the morning.
What do you think keeps it up in the morning, Slick?
You drive me wild.
Organic broccolini. This stuff is my favorite. I really love this kind of broccoli. It tastes better, it cooks better. I don't even know why I only got one bundle. Usually I'll get like 2 or 3. I don't know, I must have been absent-minded.
One bundle of broccoli, she even said herself, what was I thinking? When you're a vegan, you gotta carb up.
This food is healthy for us. Eat as much of it as you like. I've never heard of anyone being unhealthy because they had too much broccoli.
And broccoli keeps in the fridge for a couple days, so grab like 6 or 7 heads. Just put 2 heads in your pasta, your vegetable this. You can't go wrong.
As far as my diet, some of you have been asking me if I'm a vegetarian, if I'm a vegan. How did I cut meat out of my diet?
She talks a little bit about her transition into the vegan lifestyle, and this is where she first went pescatarian. She was eating a burger one day, she said,
Oh my goodness, I'm eating the insides of a cow. And I was just looking at it like, this is disgusting. This is so nasty.
I heard this, and let me just say right now, I am so happy. It almost brings a tear to my eye because what we can really see here is that somebody really wanting to better themselves, somebody thinking for themselves and then acting on those impulses that they're thinking, and this is really great.
No, so while being pescatarian for a while, she did that and then boom, made the jump and went all the way vegetarian.
At the time I was a pescatarian, So the only meat I was eating was seafood. And I also mentioned that eventually I wanted to transition to a complete vegan diet, but I wasn't quite sure if I could do that at the time. But earlier this year, and I'm not sure exactly what sparked this, but I think it was around March or April, I decided to stop eating all meat. So when I'm home, I eat a strictly vegan diet. I don't eat eggs, I don't drink milk, I don't drink cow's milk, I don't eat butter, and yeah, I don't eat meat, and I don't eat any animal byproducts. Now, when I am elsewhere, when I'm out and about, when I'm in a restaurant, when I'm at someone else's house, I eat vegetarian. Right now, I'm the only person that I know that does not eat meat.
While she was vegetarian, it sounds like she was mostly vegan. She would eat vegan food while she was at home, and then when she would eat out or go out with her friends, she would eat cheese or put some sort of animal product on her food.
She also says that she was the only one that she knew that didn't eat meat. And let me just say, from transitioning ourselves, we felt a lot of pressure and a lot of social anxiety. I mean, when you're out with all of your friends and everyone's ordering certain kind of foods, and you're not even at a restaurant that serves food for you, it can be a little bit stressful.
Yeah, I mean, she finds trouble, there's not vegan restaurants everywhere, or she doesn't want to have to pack her food and food prep every single day.
It can be tough. Let's just say it can be tough.
What we did for this problem was we would bring fruit out to our events. So wherever we would go, as long as I had like a bag of apples in the car or something like that, I could always just eat a couple apples and then order a small salad, and to hold myself off until I got home and I could make my big extravagant vegan meal.
Because in this world, there's no such thing as a guarantee. So you really got to guarantee your meals by bringing them yourself.
Yeah, so that doesn't mean don't go out, don't be social. No, just do a little food prep. Bring some snacks with you, hold out until you get back home, and then crush it.
Like a couple weeks ago, and I had some mac and cheese, and immediately after I ate it, I felt so sick. It did not agree with me at all.
When she got back from eating those vegetarian meals, she would just feel sick and even nauseous at times.
So I started this probably 8 or 9 years ago. I started just cutting meat out gradually. So I started with pork because I really have never been a fan of pork. After that, a few years later, I started cutting out beef. And then maybe 2 years ago, I started cutting out chicken.
She first started cutting out pork, then moved to beef, chicken, fish, and dairy products, and now she's vegan. And we can really see here that this is a process, and we can definitely sympathize, because we were vegetarians for 3 years before we went vegan, and even before that we started making health conscious choices like switching from whole wheat, from white bread, just cutting out sugar. It's steps over time, because steps over time can climb mountains.
Yeah, you don't have to go cold turkey. You just cut out everything all at once could be a little tough, but when you start doing small things at a time, it gets easier as you go on. Instead of just going all out and just making it so stressful on yourself, just take those small things that you can, and you'll see that it gets easier over time.
And take pride in the victories. Don't say, "Oh, I ate meat today," or "I ate cheese." Look at how far you've come, and celebrate where you have gone. And as long as you're making process over time, that's a win.
But basically what I did, I just started cutting them out gradually so I didn't miss them so much, and then replacing them with different things or different foods. I did good this summer. I didn't have any crabs, I didn't have any crab cakes, and that was really hard for me, I'm not gonna lie. That's my biggest hurdle. I'm fighting. It's like a battle that I'm fighting. I'm winning so far, but I don't know. I can't make any promises that I'm not gonna eat crab again.
Speaking of progress, she said she would have a hard time cutting out seafood, crab cakes, and stuff like that. But don't worry, we can look into this. She uploaded a vegan video of what she ate in a day. Let's check it out.
I do eat a vegan diet.
She is now fully vegan and feeling great.
She must have got sick and tired of feeling sick and tired of how she felt after she was eating this vegetarian food.
I'll tell you what, Jay, I know that old chestnut. That is a ridiculous, triple black belt, high level vegan right there.
Hummus and lettuce sandwiches, delicious. Kale chips, all day.
One of my favies.
Noodles and veg, sounds like my staple.
All day long.
I've also seen a few documentaries on the farming industry and how they breed these animals, how they treat them, how they slaughter them, and it is just so eye-opening the way that we get our food. That also makes me not want to go back to eating meat as well.
Vegan is great for the environment, it's great for the animals, and now Chic Natural is learning all about the health benefits because there are so many.
Yeah, she's saying her skin's clearing up and her insomnia is pretty much gone.
Since I've been eating this way, I have noticed a few changes that really stick out and that have really helped me out a lot. First of all, my skin, I feel like it's in the best shape it's ever been in. The biggest change I've noticed is my insomnia has completely vanished.
If the physical benefits weren't enough, she's starting to feel the mental benefits also. Just being a more positive, more happier person.
I would get irritable super easily. And yeah, ever since I've been eating this vegan diet, my mood has skyrocketed. I have been feeling so energized and so happy. It's really brightened my whole situation. It's really made me just feel so much better from the inside out.
Being a vegan, one of the big tricks is finding foods you like and sticking with them. And when you go vegan, you're gonna have to start trying a lot of new foods that you weren't normal or used to eating.
I have discovered cauliflower. I've never used to eat that ever. I love cauliflower now. But you know, I just have learned to be a little creative and I try not to make a big deal out of it. There's at least one thing on the menu that is animal free. Before I go somewhere, I will look the place up online.
Look at the natural Chic now. From before saying it was too hard to be a vegan, she didn't have time to prep, and now boom, black belt boss, prepping everything, making it awesome smoothies.
We had the same opinion going vegan. This is gonna be tough, we're gonna be restricting and this and that, and I'll tell you, after 3 years, it's so easy and it gets better and better.
And easier and easier.
And tastier and tastier.
And more awesome and awesome.
And more... Hey, he got me. He got me!
I don't cook every day. I like to plan out my meals, so usually I'll meal prep and cook maybe once or twice a week and just make enough food to last a couple days at a time.
She really is giving us some great advice here in cooking in bulk.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest secrets. When you're a vegan, you gotta keep the food around you. So when you cook in bulk, you don't have to cook all the time.
Who wants to spend all their day cooking? Make a whole bunch, seal it up, you're good for a whole day.
For lunch, it's a cream of broccoli bread bowl.
Cream of broccoli bowl, your vegan is clearly shining.
Woo!
I had a veggie plate with some falafels. I love falafels.
Rice, lentils, spinach?
Falafels, roasted carrot. You gotta invite us over for dinner.
Woo!
A little snack. I kept it really simple with a bowl of fruit, mango, some strawberries and blueberries. Just very light and easy. And yeah, that's what I ate today, guys.
We see her at nighttime enjoying a big bowl of fruit.
Got the processed cookies, threw them out, and just going right for the Whole Foods.
We're all hungry before we go to bed sometimes, and fruit.
It's where it's at, easily digestible, you're gonna wake up in the morning feeling trim. There is truly no downside.
I do eat a plant-based diet. It took years for me to completely give up all meat.
So Chic Natural definitely gets 4 big thumbs up from LT, and we are so happy to see so many beauty channels and just in general so many big channels going vegan and then wanting to spread that message to the followers because we are so happy to see everybody wanting to get healthy and then being able to access the right information.
If any of you guys are new to the vegan lifestyle or just want to know some recipes, some tips, or some more information, subscribe to our channel, pop a like on this video, put a comment, let us know what your favorite types of vegan
Because
foods
all
are.
we know, guys, that it's fruits and vegetables for life, and it's fruits and vegetables for the win.